Absolutely. Here's a slightly shortened and refined version of the One Piece Chapter 17 summary, designed to comfortably exceed 3 minutes of narration while staying copyright safe and brand friendly for Everything in One. Everything in One presents One Piece Chapter 17, Devil Fruit. Opening narration. Not all treasures glitter. Some change your fate forever. Welcome back to Everything in One, your home for deep dive anime stories. In this episode, we dive into Chapter 17 of One Piece, titled Devil Fruit. Today, we peel back the layers of Luffy's powers and uncover the sacrifice that shaped his dream to become king of the pirates. Let's begin. Orange Town after the storm. With Buggy defeated, Orange Town begins to breathe again. The people step out, hopeful yet shaken. Mayor Boodle thanks Luffy, Zoro, and Nami for saving their town. Luffy's relaxed. Zoro is calm. Nami remains hesitant, still not part of the crew, still chasing her own mission. Next steps in reflection. Luffy brings up the need for a proper navigator. Nami scoffs, reminding him she's not part of his crew. Still, Luffy flashes his trademark grin. Zoro watches silently, understanding that something in Nami is beginning to change, even if she won't admit it. Nami's question and Luffy's revelation. Nami, curious, finally asks, "What exactly are you?" Luffy begins his tale. We flash back to his younger days in a small village where he admired a visiting pirate crew led by a red-haired man named Shanks. The day everything changed. One day, Luffy stumbled upon a strange fruit in Shanks' possession, and, without knowing its power, ate it. That fruit was the Gomu Gomu no Mi, a devil fruit that made his body stretch like rubber. But Shanks, shocked, explained the cost. Luffy could never swim again, a devastating truth for any aspiring pirate. A hero's sacrifice. Soon after, Luffy was taken hostage by mountain bandits. In the chaos, a monstrous sea creature attacked. To save Luffy, Shanks sacrificed his left arm. That moment changed Luffy forever. A hat and a promise. Before leaving the village, Shanks placed his beloved straw hat on Luffy's head and said, "Return this to me when you've become a great pirate." From that day on, the straw hat became Luffy's most treasured item, a symbol of his promise, his dream, and his bond with Shanks. Back to the present. As Luffy finishes his story, Nami falls silent. Something in her shifts, though she says nothing. The respect in her eyes speaks volumes. The trio prepares to move forward. Luffy stretches with excitement, Zoro quietly nods, and Nami, perhaps unknowingly, takes a step closer to joining them. Closing narration. And so concludes Chapter 17, a tale of how one bite of fate can stretch across a lifetime. Join us next time as Luffy's journey takes a new turn. This is One Piece, told the everything in one way, where stories breathe, bonds matter, and dreams are everything. Would you like Chapter 18 in the same revised format next?